Like porcelain figurines, these nutcrackers sell as limited edition collectibles.
Get out, or...
Get out!
Central Washington is home to a small German town tucked away into the mountains that just might trick you long enough into thinking you're in Europe. The landscapes of the Cascades looming over the town center, the music, atmosphere, smell of Bavarian pretzels, bratwurst, and beer, it all adds to the experience, much as an escape from the normal US day-to-day would. Just walking the streets and stopping from shop to shop can give you a local small German city feel, but there are a couple of iconic sites within Leavenworth that are certainly worth checking out.
The Nutcracker Museum in Leavenworth is a must-see.
The varieties of nutcrackers alone here is satisfying, from entire band ensembles, holidays, pop culture icons, and more. There's also some incredibly old and antique nutcrackers, not pictured. Check out the video inside to watch a short How It's Made style film that explores inception to collection. Don't miss out on taking a picture in front of Tchaikovsky's Mouse King in giant form, and/or Carl the mascot. Lastly, if you so choose to accept the challenge, you can receive a scavenger hunt list from the ticket handler up front and play a difficult game of I Spy, searching for one-of-a-kind characters and models. If you happen to get stuck, you can always pick with the museum workers' brains. They'll be happy to point you in the right direction. Find every nutcracker on the list to receive a sweet pin or bracelet from the goodie box. Yes, my friends and I did spend upwards of 2 hours here with the ambition to complete our list before we even knew that there was a prize in store. What can I say? It's worth the entertainment.
Literally right next door to the Nutcracker Museum in Leavenworth is the Greater Leavenworth Museum, which is neither excessive in price nor in time investment. Burn 20 to 30 minutes reading through the more in-depth history of the city when it was merely a stop along the railway, and even before that, for that matter. Highlights include the vintage antique sword of Captain Charles Frederick Leavenworth, the great founder of the city who had a company that platted the town site but never actually lived here. Kind of anticlimactic, actually. A likely more iconic section of the museum is the portraits of the Royal Ladies of the Autumn Leaves, who are locals that represent Leavenworth in various festivals and events across the PNW. Kudos to these women for serving their community and being selected.
If you're looking to avoid the main drag spots and find a place mildly more serene, or just feel the need to burn some pretzels and beer carbs nearby, head across the river to Blackbird Island. From what I've heard, the autumn is spectacular here, but the springtime didn't disappoint either. It's a mild, short walk around the circumference of the island, but still a wonderfully serene place to sit along the shore, skip rocks, and enjoy the tree cover.
In the heat of the summertime, it is doable to take a trip to the shoreline of the Wenatchee River and dip your toes, knees, waist, or entire body, but be advised that the water can still be real cold. The current is also potentially swift. I lasted a solid 90 seconds.
Find a place that serves bratwurst, beer and boots, or a giant pretzel if you're looking to further the experience. Or at least getting as close to the authenticity of a real German town as you can. The food in Leavenworth is mildly touristy, but overall still competitive enough with itself to be delicious. It's also hard to turn down the photo opportunities. How often do you get to throw yourself and your friends into the boot challenge where the glass can't touch the table until it's empty? I would say it's probably one of the closest experience you're going to get in the PNW to the Munich's Oktoberfest. Lederhosen optional here. It's been a long time since the city decided to go through a complete identity change in the 1960s, giving Central Washington visitors and locals the closest thing in the PNW to a true Alpine Bavarian experience. Believe it or not, Leavenworth was not always a German town at all, but instead a hub for timber, fur, and gold industries. The change has obviously succeeded, carrying the area to new economic heights from its former days on the verge of extinction after the railways changed routes. Take some time to appreciate the effort and energy invested into the architecture and structure here. Leavenworth's reinvention is one of a kind. For more information, check out the Greater Leavenworth Museum, right next to the Nutcracker Museum. As always, thanks for watching.